Jake with Crandall Office here. Today we're going to show you how to replace the underlays on your Leap V2, Amia, or Think chair. Let's get started. These underlays we have tooled here in the USA, and the reason we do so is there's a pinch point underneath here, and your fingers can get caught up when this piece is broken or missing. Typically it's the tab on the top side, and we had these tooled to have a little more aggressive tab to hold in place better. The reason we're replacing these is your arms might be stuck, you might be missing a piece, or that might not be existent, and that could go for either side. The tools needed today are your cordless drill, a T20 Torx bit, and then your 2 pairs of underlays, 1 per arm. It should be a real simple install today, and we'll show you how to do that. To begin, grab your cordless drill and your T20 Torx bit. You've got 4 screws on the bottom side here, 1 in each corner. We'll go ahead and remove those. They are small, so make sure you do not lose them. What I like to do is go ahead and flip this arm pad around, put them right on there, set it on the seat. Next, you will remove these 2 screws here. This one right here has a few washers underneath. So what I like to do is just try to keep it in place, just like so. And now we've got our underlays. The old ones we're going to take off. What you want to do is grab the sides here and just kind of pull up. It should pop right off. We'll get rid of that piece. Next, we're going to remove these 2 screws to get the underlay from underneath. Underneath these screws will be a couple washers, either plastic or metal. Make sure those stay in place. And here is our bottom piece we'll replace. Should just lift right off there. We'll grab our new piece, and it goes on just one way. Smaller side on top, larger side on the bottom. Set it right on top. When installing this underlay, you're going to have 3 components on each side. One being this piece. Your next 2 are the plastic and metal washers. And then your screw, so technically 4. And to begin, you're just going to set this on top right here. These only go on one side. Obviously, you cannot bolt this down right here. So the A is on the right. First thing we do is we put the plastic washer down, followed by the metal washer on top of the plastic one. Then we take our screw and set it right in there, and we'll go ahead and tighten it down. The process is going to be just the same on the left side. The underlay first, your plastic washer, your metal washer, followed by the screw, and we'll tighten that down. Sometimes your washer will get kicked off to the side when you go to tighten it. Just make sure you kind of push it into place. Just like so. Now our next step will be installing these 2 pieces that go on the side. There's an A side and a B side, and it is stamped on the metal. Same thing on the bottom side of these pieces. We have A and we have B. They only fit on one side. This side is the A. This side is the B. If I try to put the B over here, it will not fit properly. There's your B. There's your A. Grab our top underlay. This bottom ridge goes towards you. The flat side goes on top. You want to do the top side first. Get that tab into place. This should snap into place on the bottom, just like so. Grab it to make sure it's secure. This one is. The other piece is just these two items. You have the screw and the plastic piece, which goes on top, just like this. Always have the teeth, these little teeth right here facing away from you. And this plastic piece goes down, and you slide it over top of that tab. And then we can go ahead and install the screw. Not too tight, just a little snug. When installing this top piece on the underlay, you're going to have a few different washers here. That's what it's going to look like when you're all done. We'll go by the steps here to show you how to do it. On the very bottom, you want the plastic washer, followed by the spring washer that sits right on top. Next is just the flat metal washer. And lastly will be the screw. And that's how it will look when you install it on the tab there. Followed by our washers and screw. Set that right on top. This is also snug, not too tight. Next, we'll grab our arm pad. This can go on either way. Just make sure you line these holes up into the holes on top here. Just like that. And once again, these don't need to be super tight, just snug them. One in each corner. You might have to adjust the arm so you can get underneath to put the back ones on. And there you go. New underlays. We are on the other arm now. Everything we did to replace the underlay on this side will be applied exactly the same on this other arm. Thanks for joining us today on replacing the underlay kit. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, you can look us up at crandalloffice.com. Thanks and have a great day.